Hey, aloha guys, check this shit out. I got these big ass tires on my truck here. 35 12s and a half. And I'm gonna balance these guys with some kind of tire bead kit I got. Check it out. Here we go, I got this tire bead kit. And it comes with 4-ounce bag of these ceramic beads. Some instructions, instructions. A little bottle. A tire, a stem remover. So what I'm going to try to do is take these tires. I didn't balance them rotationally, and they've got these weld rims, so I don't really want to stick a bunch of shit on them. But so I'm going to pull out these valve cores. I'm actually going to jack it up, pull out these valve cores, and I'll try seeing if I can put some of this stuff in here. And just taking the weight off these tires. See, I got it off the ground. Now I'm going to pull my valve cores. Be careful pulling these buggers out. Okay, so I filled up this little guy here. Way out of the bag is one of these 4-ounce bags. I filled it into this. It has a plastic tube, so I put the plastic tube on there. We're gonna have to screw that plastic tube onto the valve that I have right here, and I placed it so we're gonna let gravity do the work is what we're gonna do. So I got it hooked up. My first attempt, I just dropped a bunch in there and it just plugged the hole immediately. Yeah. So I've determined you have to do it like one at a time, which is pretty hard to do. And then, I have a lot of them. What happens is I don't have a rubber valve core. I have a solid steel. So I need to actually poke that once in a while with this little wire. So it has clogged. I don't know if you can really see it, but it's clogged up. So it takes a little bit of time. Every time you got to pop it off and just poke it through. So, okay, so I'm almost done now. And I've found out I can effectively increase my flow rate a little bit by just giving it a little tap and, just watching it go down. It's taken quite a while. I'm almost to the end. I eventually started getting pretty fast, but you can only put so much in or it clogs up your core. So, it's worth taking a couple of minutes to just keep on tapping this thing. And you don't have to tap it. It just keeps it at a smoother rate. See, I'm not really tapping it, but it's still coming out. So, but it's easy to tip too much and get too much, and then it wants to clog. So I was just tapping it a little bit. See, you can get some pretty good flow. But if you try to do too much, it won't work, man. And here we go. I'm at the last little bit. And you can see that there's a few on my rim. I had to pull it off and clean it a few times when I first started. But I'm doing this because at about 60 miles an hour, this thing starts giving me a little bit of, hop, and it's just not right, Putting in the air. Yeah, we'll see how she goes. One tire down. Okay, well, I put all that stuff in there. It actually took me I'm not going to kid you, it took me 45 minutes or something if I was to spend the actual time I took, not where I took a break and said I'm getting out of the sun. So, I took my tires. See how they stick out? They were giving me some issue. Mounting these bad boys is pretty tough too. I had a valve stem issue for one of the cases. And that took me a little while to break the bead and, beat her back up. They're not easy when they're 12 and a halfs on a 14-inch rim. Okay, so I got down to all 4 of them all in. It really wasn't that bad. The applicator wasn't too bad either, trying to use the bottle. I started getting a better technique, and I was able to move the stuff pretty good by using a tapping on the bottle. And I believe, let's see if we can see it. There's the bottle. I had to use another valve stem remover from the tire shop here just because, the one they give you is not the greatest quality, and I had an issue with one. Even the second one didn't fix it. So I guess I'm going to take it for a drive and see what's up. Oh, well, I'm not from this company or anything, but I bought these on eBay, and it's Easy Tire Beads, I guess. I'll try to show you the box, and I know it's sideways, but again, I don't work for these guys. I didn't do no, thing for them or nothing. I bought this off eBay. It was under 30 bucks for my big ass tires, and hopefully this works. I'll drive it a little bit, and I'll let you know how she goes. Here we go, maiden run in this bugger after I put on easy tire bead crap. So, I put it out in the sun. So here, take a look at this thing. I got it on selfie mode, so it's kind of weird. That's a pretty original looking truck, huh? And the rims, tires are a big ass. It says Aloha on the back. Nice transition to the lava flow. Got a Hawaiian flag. This is the bright side. I'm parked a little close to these other cars, so I'm gonna back out a little. A little waterfall in the front. Yeah. That's my old beater truck. So we'll see if this tire balance thing works out. I'll be right back. I'm gonna run it, I don't know, 10 miles or something. We'll see what it does. Well, I made it home. It was about 10 miles here. So, maybe a little less, I guess. But, I still think I got something going on underneath it. You know how lifted trucks are. But I tell you what, it felt a lot better when I got up to 55 and 60 on this thing. It was quite a bit better. But I did notice that I have something up with my steering, so I've probably got something else going on. So make sure when you're doing these tire balance kits, you frickin' check your whole truck out and make sure. I pulled this out of the jungle, and my buddy did his mural spray can frickin' awesome job on it, Although, I'll show you one more thing too. Well, I was doing that balancing with my truck, and also while I was there, I started to play a little. Oh, let's get this bugger up. She's an old truck. I pulled this out of the jungle, like I said. So it needed an air filter anyway. You get an air filter with so much salt. I just got this cold air intake, right, and stuck this on here. So I put on the intake box. Excuse me here. You got like the big air filter that runs down the tube to the top of it's just a little like black cover, pretty simple, pretty easy. I tell you what, I did that in like freaking no time, but I'm sure there's a ton of videos on that. Balancing, I don't know, tire beads, let's see. I have no clue. I didn't watch no infomercial or nothing. I don't even know how the technology could work, but we'll see. Well, like I say, I don't know if the tire beads really worked yet. I drove it about 6 miles. I never watched no infomercial. Don't know if any of this technology actually works. Seemed to be a good idea. I tried it. Again, I have something maybe going on with my front end. So if you watch this video and you saw about tire beads or something, just remember, brother, when you're on the road, aloha. My friend, PB Artist, did this. Remember, aloha.